Futurity Stakes. And they're off. Polish Panache bounced away smartly in the centre, with on the inside joins Causeway, being followed by Brahms and Arita, as they race on now towards the running rail that takes them up towards the 6 furlong point. And Polish Panache settles down in the lead, being followed by joins Causeway, Brahms and Arita, as the 4 runners continue on their way up now towards the 5 furlong point, with Polish Panache showing the way, being tracked by joins Causeway, who in turn is being followed by Brahms, and Arita is the back mark of the quartet. Polish Panache continuing to show the way, joins Causeway in second place, being followed by Brahms and then Arita. So Polish Panache out about 2.5 in front of joins Causeway in second as they run past the junction of the tracks and come to the 3 furlong point. It is Polish Panache from joins Causeway in second, in third place Brahms, and they're followed by Arita as they come now towards the 2 furlong point. Polish Panache over on the far side from joins Causeway, then comes Brahms and Arita racing down now towards the final furlong, and Polish Panache on the far side now being headed by joins Causeway. Brahms is on the outside, and then Arita racing now to the final 200 yards, and joins Causeway going on under Michael Kinnan. Brahms has come through now to take the second from Polish Panache, so up to the line, a 1-2 for Aidan O'Brien. Joins Causeway wins it. Brahms, Polish Panache and Arita.
Dans les stalles et le départ est donné, c'est le prix de la Salamandre. C'est Valentino qui s'est montré le plus lent au départ. C'est Giant Causeway galopant tout à fait à l'extérieur qui immédiatement Giant Causeway qui va prendre la direction des opérations et qui est talonné par Bachir. Bachir repris par Dominique Boeuf, galope un peu la tête haute Bachir et qui est suivi de Valentino qui s'est bien rapproché après un départ assez lent, alors que c'est Grigorovic repris par Olivier Pelli qui ferme la marche en compagnie de Race Leader. On est au milieu de la fausse ligne droite avec un train assez régulier, un train qui est assuré par Giant Causeway mais qui est repris par Michael Kinnan. Giant Causeway qui galope avec une longueur d'avance devant Bachir, une longueur et demie de Bachir. Il s'agit de Valentino qui est tout à fait à l'extérieur, alors que Grigorovic qui prend son mort vient presque à la hauteur de Race Leader. On est à la sortie du tournant final avec Giant Causeway qui repart sur les sollicitations légères de son cavalier, alors que Bachir monté par Dominique Boeuf est assez sollicité, alors que Valentino tente de venir. Grigorovic a déboîté en devoir très sollicité également. Le pavillon avec Giant Causeway qui maintenant prend ses distances avec ses poursuivants, alors qu'à l'extérieur, eh bien, on tarde à venir, mais c'est le 3 Race Leader qui maintenant commence à se rapprocher. Au premier poteau, la cause est déjà entendue pour Giant Causeway qui va rallier le deuxième sans être inquiété par Race Leader qui sera deuxième, Bachir troisième et Valentino quatrième.
He goes in, 27 lined across Newmarket Heath. Jump away, Alfini last in, just about the last out as well as they race away. Shamrock City on the extreme left of the picture. Right up with the pace in these early stages is Primo Valentino in the red sleeve jacket and Pat Edry going great guns. The white cap zoning close up, Giants Causeway, Fath also in the firing line. Shamrock City on the far side, Broach chases them up with French Fellow and Cape Town, then back to Bernstein and Scartine. Fox Distant Music is well covered up in the main ruck of the field. Right there on the stand side, you missed him just about in front on the stand side with close-up Manamu Bay as well. Fath is still there in behind the Millennium Moonbeam with a white face as they head down to the final half mile. Past halfway in the Sagitta 2000 Guineas, Primo Valentino edging all the way to bag this stand's rail and leads by about a length to second zoning. Cape Town driven, French Fellow, the green sleeve jacket. Then out wider is Scartine Fox. In behind these is You Missed Him with a bit of a run. Back then to Distant Music improving. They went through the first half in over 48 seconds. A bit slow by Guineas standards. Up front could be the place to be. Primo Valentino, Giants Causeway now thrusting. In between them is Zoning. Giants Causeway challenging Primo Valentino. Then Zoning, running on his summoner. Barathier Guest also from the rear coming with a wet sail, and King's Best now in the sheepskin noseband. King's Best comes to take Giants Causeway, and King's Best, Kieran Fallon's got it right today. King's Best scoops away to win the game. Guineas easily in the end. Giants Causeway second, Barathea Guest. Oh, a bunch for the miners. Compton Bolter in there with You Missed Him and Distant Music. And trading right back, Bernstein was last to complete. And sadly an injured horse out on the track, Alfini. King's Best covered up in this Sagittar 2000 Guineas by the champion jockey. Wearing a noseband today, he was reasonably restrained on the way to post, but there was no holding him inside the final furlong. The 13-2 winner of this first 10.
Ready for the Entenmann's Irish 2000 Guineas, and away they go. And in the early stages, prominent Bashir, right up there, Giants Causeway on the outside. Towards the inside of these, we've got Cape Town, the grey, followed on the inside too by Scarteen Fox as they race across to complete the first furlong and a half or so. And Bashir is the leader from Cape Town on the inside of Giants Causeway. They're followed by Gladmaster. On his outside is Barathea Guest, and then comes Legal Jousting and Scarteen Fox, and the back marker is Gregorian as they reach the elbow now with over 5 furlongs to race. And Bashir and Cape Town are the leaders. Giants Causeway is just behind them towards the outside. They're coming up the centre of the course, and Bashir and Cape Town, they're the 1-2. Giants Causeway just in behind Bashir, running in third place, followed by Scarteen Fox. Gladmaster, Barathea Guest is next, then Gregorian. Legal Jousting is the back marker as they race towards the 3 furlong pole, and Bashir and Frankie Dettori just an ordinary enough pace in the lead from Cape Town on the left. Giants Causeway towards the right of the picture. They're followed by Scarteen Fox, then Gladmaster, Barathea Guest, the white and blue, as they race now down towards the final 2 furlongs in the Irish 2000 Guineas. And Bashir beginning to quicken up the tempo now from Cape Town, who comes onto the stick. Giants Causeway being asked for his effort. They've gone away from Scarteen Fox. Barathea Guest can't go with them at this stage, but as they race towards the final furlong now, it's Bashir from Cape Town. Giants Causeway on the near side. He's not quickening up that well at the moment, but he's still there with a big chance as they race inside the final furlong. Bashir, Giants Causeway, McCannan getting serious. Cape Town in third, Barathea Guest flying down the outside, but Bashir's going to win it. Bashir's won it by a neck from Giants Causeway. Cape Town third. 4th place for Barathea Guest. 5 is Scarteen Fox, 6 Legal Jousting, 7 Gladmaster, and 8 and last is Gregorian. So the French Guineas winner Bashir has come here to the Curragh and won the Irish equivalent, holding the challenge of Giants Causeway by about a neck.
Cleared. Ready and racing in the St James's Palace, and on the outside Bashir on the right of picture, one of the first away, in the centre Giants Causeway going fast. On the left Medici and also Shibboleth, and up there too is Cape Town in the early stages. But Jerry Bailey nearest the camera on the right of picture is out in front and allowing Bashir to stride on here. It's just in front now from in the centre Giants Causeway, and Shibboleth on the near side, who's fighting for his head in the early stages as they pass the 6. Then Cape Town, who's just behind them, followed by Sarafan, who's tucked in behind, but edging over towards the inside rail is Jerry Bailey on Bashir from Giants Causeway, then Cape Town Shibboleth. Sarafan behind them from Medici, and followed by Compton Bolter. Inglenook is out wider, followed then by Valentino and Fanara's last of all as they continue their journey up towards the half-mile marker in the St James's Palace Stakes. And Bashir, Jerry Bailey out in front from Giants Causeway. McCannan is holding the inside rail. They're 2 lengths in front of Shibboleth from Cape Town. Out wider then on the track, battling on is China Visit, who's being hard ridden out from Medici and Sarafan. Inglenook out the back with Valentino, then Fanar, and last of all is Compton Bolter. Heads a turn for home in the St James's Palace. Giants Causeway over on the far side, and Bashir, they're stride for stride from Shibboleth, called on for an effort now. Medici and running a big race behind them, needs a split from Valentino Sarafan. They've come towards the final furlong. It's Giants Causeway, Bashir, Valentino, Shibboleth in the centre, fighting on from Serafino. Valentino down the outside, racing to Giants Causeway. Giants Causeway fighting back, Medici and getting up, but Giants Causeway wins the St James's Palace. In second is Valentino, in third then Medici, followed by Shibboleth, then Sarafan from Bashir, then Inglenook. Last to finish is Cape Town. Well, he's finally got his big race success. Giants Causeway, the far side. Fought on doggedly in the last few strides. Valentino looked to have claimed him, but he's fought back to win it by a nostril. From Valentino, it will be a photo though. Medici in third, in fourth is Shibboleth, in fifth Sarafan, in sixth is Bashir, followed then in seventh by Inglenook, in eighth is Fanar, in ninth is Compton Bolter, followed then by China Visit, and Cape Town is last to finish. Well, the judge has called for a photo, but it is official now. Number 6, Giants Causeway, is the winner.
This for the punters. First, number 6, Giants Causeway, 7-2 favourite. Second, number 11, Valentino, 16-1. Third, number 8, Medicine at 16-1.
Making for these jockeys. Fantastic light nearest to us. They jump out then for the Coral Eclipse with 1.25 miles to cover. We're expecting Sun Charm to make it, but it's missed the kick in the white cap and isn't there at all in the early stages. And Saki is forced to make his own running from Giants Causeway, and they haven't gone off too quick. Gold Academy on the far rail, followed by Shiva. Fantastic light out wide. Border Arrow, Kalanisi, and this pacemaker Sun Charm, so far a complete waste of time, though he's now making great strides on the outside, having completely missed the kick. They cover the first quarter mile, and Sun Charm at long last takes over the advantage from Saki in second. Giants Causeway is third. Fantastic light in the first colours of Godolphin, the Godolphin blue on the outside of Shiva, who's not really settling. Gold Academy back on the fence, Kalanisi, and Border Arrow is observing from last place. They near the end of the back straight then. They'll shortly be swinging right-hand against Dara O'Donoghue in the pacemaking role on Sun Charm. Good position for Giants Causeway, the all dark blue in second place. Saki on the inside in third in the striped cap, followed by Fantastic Light and Shiva. It's 5 parked on the bench. Then follows Kalanisi, Gold Academy, and finally Border Arrow. They're about to swing right-handed then with about half a mile left to cover. And up front is Sun Charm that leads them in. Giants Causeway poised to pounce in second place. Saki's back on the fence. Then Fantastic Light, Shiva without much racing room. Kalanisi, the green jacket, is picking up Gold Academy and Border Arrow. Saki goes on the inside of Giants Causeway. Then Fantastic Light. He can't get out on Shiva at the moment. Kalanisi and Border Arrow staying on. They're inside the final two. And now push comes to shove. Saki, he likes a battle on the rail. Giants Causeway, the mare Shiva's coming at them, and Giants Causeway gets past Saki, but can he hold off? Kalanisi on the outside, Shiva between the pair. It's Giants Causeway, Kalanisi swooping down the outside for the Aga Khan, but Giants Causeway fights back on the far side for George Duffield. They race head to head, Giants Causeway, and 53-year-old George Duffield has landed the Coral Eclipse for the second time. Kalanisi just lost out. Then came Shiva and Saki. Fantastic Light, followed back by Gold Academy, Border Arrow, and Sun Charm was last, where we expected him to be.
Stand, and they're racing. Mushtarak missed it half a beat, and Manhattan was slow into stride as well. Giants Causeway began brilliantly, but Al Jabba, is same as last year, takes it up on the inside. Just in behind them, Golden Silker and Valentino as they sort themselves out. Further back in the field then, as they are out very wide, Medician, and also there Dan City, Joshua Algaroo just behind them. In behind horses, Arcadian Hero. There's Manhattan scrubbed up on the right, trying to get up there, but it's Al Jabba in front. Here's Manhattan on the outside from Giants Causeway. Then in fourth is Valentino Medici, and has got over about 3 horses off the inside rail. Golden Silker tucked away behind them from Dan Silly. Further back, Joshua Algarud as they pass the 5. Arcadian Hero is on the inside, and 2 lengths away Al Mushtarak. Running down towards the entrance to the straight, Al Jabber out in front on the bit. Leads by a length the Giants Causeway. Manhattan drops away. In behind them is Valentino Medici, and called on for an effort. Golden Silker is just behind them as they pass the 3, and Dan Silly coming there strongly on the near side. Al Jabba, though, is the leader from Giants Causeway. Valentino, here's Medician, and Dan Silly down the outside with a big run. They come up with 2 furlongs left to travel. Al Jabba on the far side, being tackled by Giants Causeway. Here's Dan Silly, the danger, followed by Valentino Medician, and further back is Golden Silker, a furlong to go. And on the near side, Dan Silly ranges up to Giants Causeway. It's going to be a battle to the line, and the better fighter wins. It's Giants Causeway. He gets up for another Group 1. Giants Causeway wins to Sussex. In second, Dan Silly. Medician is third, followed by Golden Silker, Al Jabba, then Arcadian Hero. Behind them is Valentino, Joshua Algarud, then Al Mushtarak, and Manhattan is tailed off. What a fighter he is. That makes it 7 out of 9, and there he is on the inside. Giants Causeway getting up to beat Dan Silly. Medician battling on for third. In fourth is Golden Silker. Then in 5th, close there, Al Jabber on the far side, just getting there, ahead of Arcadian Hero, 6th. Valentino is 7th. Then in 8th is Joshua Elgarud.
And they break away. We're looking to see Shoal Creek in the headgear go on. He's the pacemaker for Giants Causeway. It'll be interesting to see the time as well through the early stages here. Shoal Creek looks to have gone off pretty freely from Giants Causeway in 2nd. Giants Causeway's big rival, his old foe from Sandown, Kalanisi in 3rd in the green jacket. Then Leah Spear from Al Mushtarak, and Barathea Guest, blue-capped, is last of the 6 as they race along the back straight then in this £261,000 Judd Monty International Group 1, and Shoal Creek in the hands of Paul Scallon from Giants Causeway, and Mick Cannan in 2nd place, Kalanisi in 3rd. They go through the first 2.5 furlongs in 32.33. That's pretty quick. Shoal Creek by 2.5 lengths to Giants Causeway, Kalanisi in 3rd. Then Leah Spear 4-5 on the outside, Al Mushtarak, and finally Barathea Guest in the hands of Frankie Dettori. They begin to swing left-handed at the far end of the course as they run towards the final 5 furlongs. And Shoal Creek from Giants Causeway, a genuine gallop, 56.73 for the first 4.5 furlongs. They're right on a genuine pace here, and Shoal Creek, the rider, looking round to see where his stable companion is, and he just pulls off the rail to allow him through, and Mick Cannan can choose to go when he wants, if he can. Giants Causeway the inside, Kalanisi in 3rd under Pat Edry, then Leah Spear, Barathea Guest and Al Mushtarak. They run down to the final 3 furlongs then, and with his stablemate moving obligingly off the fence, Giants Causeway takes over, but here comes Kalanisi with his run down the outside. Giants Causeway, Kalanisi looks very strong out wide, challenging wider out, and that may be a sensible ploy here. Giants Causeway possibly can't see him, they're not close together, and he battles hard if he can get a target, but it's Kalanisi and Giants Causeway as they run to the final furlong. Giants Causeway is battling well, Kalanisi on the near side, Kalanisi's just in front from Giants Causeway, so they fight again. It's Kalanisi and Giants Causeway at the line. Oh, Giants Causeway maybe, but it's very close from Kalanisi. What a fight again. Sandown all over again here on the Knavesmire. The 2 horses fighting tooth and claw for the final 2 furlongs. Giants Causeway may just have beaten Kalanisi again, but this angle at York is notoriously deceptive. They've gone a bobbing finish. Judd Monty International has seen some great races in the past. This lives right up to it. The unofficial verdict there, Giants Causeway, on that evidence, has won his 4th straight Group 1.
Locked in now, and away they go in the ESA Digifone Irish Champion Stakes, and Giants Causeway up on the pace on the outside, being driven up on the inner is Apollo Victoria, and Apollo Victoria going on to make the running ahead of Giants Causeway in 2nd. Best of the Best is next, followed on the inside by Manhattan. As they race down the far side of the track, Apollo Victoria leads by 2 to Giants Causeway. Similar gap then to Best of the Best on the outside of Manhattan, running 4, and behind Manhattan is Indian Danehill. They're followed by Sumitas and Greek Dance as the back marker of the 7 as they come towards the 7 furlong pole. And up front, Apollo Victoria and Paul Scallon leading by 2.5 lengths to Giants Causeway in 2nd. Best of the Best runs 3rd. Manhattan in 4, and behind these is Indian Danehill. Sumitas is next, and Greek Dance the back marker, as they continue now towards the 6 furlong marker, and Apollo Victoria by 2.5 to 3 lengths, followed by Giants Causeway in 2nd, then Best of the Best in 3rd. Next, Manhattan the inside, 3/4 of a length back to Indian Danehill. Sumitas the German challenger, last but 1, and in rear is Greek Dance as they race past the halfway stage and swing off the back straight. Apollo Victoria leads. Giants Causeway in 2nd, behind his pacemaker. Best of the Best run 3rd. Manhattan is 4. Then comes Indian Danehill, Sumitas, and Greek Dance is still the back marker as they race inside the last half mile now, and Apollo Victoria leads by a good 3 lengths to Giants Causeway. Best of the Best improves on the outside in 3rd. They're followed in 4th place by Manhattan, but as they race towards the home turn, it's Apollo Victoria. Giants Causeway on the inside gets through. Best of the Best covers the move on the outer as they run for home. They've 2 furlongs to race. Best of the Best on the near side, Giants Causeway the inner, and they're clear of Indian Danehill and Greek Dance. They're inside the last 2 furlongs. We're going to have a scrap here with Best of the Best on the near side. Giants Causeway the
the rails. They're 4 clear of Greek Dance and Indian Dane Hill as they race into the final furlong. Giants Causeway digging deep once again on the inside. Best of the best in second. Greek Dance coming home well on the outside, but Giants Causeway is going to do it as they race up towards the line. Giants Causeway, Greek Dance flying at the finish, but Giants Causeway wins it.
Ready, they stand, and they're racing. Missing the kick slightly was Valentino, and El Mustarak is out the back early. Giants Causeway began well and being hunted hard. Lamontov on the inside is going to make the early running. Up there as well, 2 out wider, Indian Lodge and Crimplene is crossing over from out deep on the track. Medicean takes up a prominent position. Manhattan is right there as well in the van. In behind them is Dictat with a white cap. Best of the best well back in the field with Valentino. Golden Silker is out the back with El Mustarak. After 2.5 furlongs, Lamontov taking them along at a good gallop by 4 lengths to Crimplene, a half to Giants Causeway, 2 lengths to Manhattan, scrubbed along, followed by Medicean and Observatory. They've kicked away now by a couple of lengths as they race up the side of the course. Behind Observatory is Dictat deep on the track, followed by Best of the Best, and in the centre is Indian Lodge. Al Mustarak giving them a start from Valentino and Golden Silker. They race up towards the entrance to the home straight, 3.5 furlongs to go. Lamontov moves off the fence, allows a saloon passage run to Giants Causeway, the favourite, his stablemate. 3 parts away is Crimplene sitting there in third from Medicean, hard ridden. They're followed by Observatory out wider with a pink cap. Best of the best behind them from Dictat. Further back in the field then is Manhattan, Golden Silker. Heads a turn for home, and the favourite Giants Causeway takes it up at the 2. Goes 2 in front now of Medicean, Crimplene, Observatory. In behind them, Best of the Best, followed further back by Golden Silker. It's Giants Causeway with a furlong left to go. He's 2 lengths in front. Observatory's the big danger. Coming very wide and late. It's Giants Causeway in front. Observatory wearing him down on the near side. Observatory ranges up. Giants Causeway sees him, fights back. Too late. Observatory gets up to win from Giants Causeway. Third then Best of the Best, followed by Medicean, Golden Silker, Dictat, Indian Lodge, Crimplene, then El Mustarak there, followed by Valentino, Lamontov and Manhattan. He's come very late, and he's got up to pull this out of the fire and to end the winning sequence of Giants Causeway. Observatory getting up on the near side. The win for Kevin Darley, the champion jockey-elect. He's got up to win by about a neck to a half length from Giants Causeway. A real thriller. He knew that the only way he could get to this champion was to come wide and late. That's what he's done, and he's got up to win. Best of the Best in third, then Medicean in fourth.
Start the 17th running of the Breeders' Cup Classic. And they're off. Lemon Drop Kid has some speed today. Golden Missile toward the inside. Cat Thief, Captain Steve down toward the rail. Here comes Tisdale from the far outside. So they pass us for the first time. It's Cat Thief and Albert the Great now. Albert the Great comes on through to be the early pacemaker. Tisdale second on the outside, pressing the pace. Lemon Drop Kid is there. Giants Causeway is going to get caught 4 wide going into the turn. Vision versus 5th between horses. Cat Thief is 6 toward the inside. Golden Missile going wide into the turn. There was a little traffic trouble there for Guided Tour. Fusaichi Pegasus is 7th at this juncture. He's about 6 lengths for the lead. Gander to his outside, and Fusaichi Pegasus is moving early. Near the back of the pack, Pine Dance 3 wide, a length and a half back to Captain Steve, and another 5 to Late Running Dust on the Bottle. The opening quarter goes in 23 2/5 seconds, and it's Tisdale and Albert the Great, and the 2 3-year-olds in tandem down the backstretch after a solid opening half of 47 2/5 seconds. Ireland's Giants Causeway on the outside third. And then it's Vision and Burst, who is in between horses. Lemon Drop Kid toward the inside. The Grey Gander. Fusaichi Pegasus is still about 6 lengths from the lead with 4 furlongs remaining. Captain Steve has moved through an opening toward the inside. Golden Missile, Cat Thief, last year's winner, has dropped off the pace now. And then it's Pine Dance as the field rounds the far turn. Albert the Great and Tisdale, they continue to go at it. Giants Causeway is called on for his run. Lemon Drop Kid is 4th toward the inside. Gander is 5th. Vision versus 6th. Fusaichi Pegasus is toiling. The field comes off the turn. Tisdale on the outside. Albert the Great on the rail. The 2 of them continue to go at it. Here comes Giants Causeway for Ireland on the outside. They're coming into the final furlong. Tisdale tough as nails. Giants Causeway on the outside. Giants Causeway and Tisdale battling head to head. A heart-pounding, pulsating stretch drive, and Tisdale prevails. Tisdale has won it by a nose over Giants Causeway, and it was close for third there between Captain Steve and Albert the Great. Fusa Pegasus ran an uninspiring race today, finishing in the middle of the pack. And the final time here was 2 minutes and 3/5 of a second.